Hi everybody, I'm Tanya, holistic health practitioner here at Critical Bench, and I want to talk to you today about the 3 things that you absolutely should not be doing before bed so you can have a better sleep. Number 1 on my list is get off your phone. And we're all guilty of it. Well, maybe not all of us, but I know that I'm guilty of it more times than I'd like to admit to. But it's kind of the way things are. Crawl into bed at night, checking out Instagram, Facebook, catching up on messages, emails. It can become a very unintentional habit very quickly. But what happens is that it engages your brain at a time of day when we're supposed to be kind of zoning out, calming down, shutting down. You know, your brain's this computer that never really stops. It honestly never stops. But before bed, what we need to do is really get ourselves into the zone of relaxation, not being really mentally active, and calming down for a good night's sleep. But when you are on your phone, looking at pictures, reading information, watching videos, anything, that is stimulus. That is images, it's colors, it's sounds, and it gets your brain active. Whether you are really super aware of it or not, but number one thing you can do right now to help yourself get a better sleep is shut the phone off, flip it over, and put it out of reach, okay? That's the number 1 thing. Number 2, stay away from caffeine. Now, caffeine is a stimulant, okay? So it gets things buzzing and moving and active, and you can be very, very tired, but also very awake. Let me see if I can explain that better. Have you ever crawled into bed at night, you're absolutely exhausted, and then you lay there and it's like you just bang, your eyes are open, you can't shut your brain off, and you want to fall asleep, you are actually tired, but you cannot fall to sleep? What's the last thing you ate or drank? I know I've been there, crawled into bed, and all of a sudden, boom, I am way more alert than I want to be, and then I just become this very cranky, tired person that can't fall asleep. And if I'm being honest with myself, chances are that probably within the last half hour, 20 minutes, I had a cup of coffee or something with more caffeine in it that I should have consumed before bed. So consuming caffeinated products, whether it's coffee, pop, anything that has high levels of caffeine in it, are not a very good pre-bed thing to consume, because it is a stimulant, it's going to get things moving and buzzing, and it's going to prevent you from having a deep quality sleep. So no caffeine. So the 3rd thing that you should not be doing before bed is bringing your work to bed with you. Again, another really easy thing like the phone, grabbing a laptop and telling yourself, I'm just going to answer that one email, or I'm just going to try to find this one picture, or there's just one video or one article I want to read. Maybe well-intended, and you may have every intention of checking out that one thing, closing the laptop, and going to bed. But again, once you're on there, you're typing, you're looking, all of that color, that sound, all of those images are coming at you, your brain is turned on. I mean, it is turned on, and it's very easy then to slip into working. Again, very guilty of it myself. I'm just going to do this one last thing before bed. And I'm kidding myself by taking the computer, getting into bed, and telling myself, okay, I'm already in bed, I'm just going to do this one thing, I'm going to shut the computer off, and in 10-15 minutes I'm going to turn off the lights and go to sleep. Never happens. 2 hours later, I'm still sitting there working. So it's not just about eliminating things that engage the brain and keep your brain from being able to zone out so you can get into that state of deep sleep. It's about allowing things to continue. So getting on the phone, telling yourself I'm only going to be on it for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to, when I find that one thing I'm looking for, I'm going to shut it off, put it away, and not look at it again. All of a sudden that 5 minutes becomes an hour. So they're just it's all very innocent, but there's, these are the things that I've mentioned are 3 things that they're very easy to do, they're very easy to get carried away with, and they will keep you awake, and not just keep you awake, but they can also, even if you're able to fall asleep, what can happen is you don't have a very restful sleep, because what were you reading? What were you watching, listening to, and looking at prior to shutting off the phone or closing down the laptop? Those things have an impact too, because your brain just doesn't shut off the minute you shut the laptop lid, or you click the home button on the iPhone and it goes black for the night. So if you can, make a contract with yourself, make an agreement with yourself. If you find that, or if you know If you're listening to this right now and you know that there's one, two, or all of those things that you're doing, and it seems like a big job to cut all of them out, pick one. Pick one thing and make an agreement with yourself that for the next 5 nights, you're going to either leave the phone in the other room, or you're going to give it to your partner. Something to eliminate one of those things, and I bet you're going to find you're going to have a much better sleep. Hey, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video. If you did, please give it a like. Again, my name is Tanya, holistic health practitioner here at Critical Bench. If you have any comments or questions, please mention them below. I'd love to hear from you.